1996 was a year aviation would never forget. Two disasters, thousands of miles apart, bound by a common fate. The failure of a tiny measurement system. Two flights, two Boeing 757s, two different nights, and one truth. When pitot tubes and static ports fail, the aircraft becomes blind.
Snart som sagt var ilang karakter energyasjak lysterna autopilot fall the upper infra with flee. Have done to come out of community and it provides alright, this is good here. It's presenting the top door. You know, like you could not make how capture the Netflix you can see it better. Snart som sagt var ilang karakter energyasjak lysterna autopilot fall the upper infra with flee. Have done alright, this is good here. It's presenting the top door. You know, like you could not make how capture the Netflix you can stop. Som sagt var ilang karakter energyasjak lysterna autopilot fall the upper infra with flee. Have done alright, this is good here. It's presenting the top door. You know, like you could not make how capture the Netflix you can see it better.
Windshield, windshield, windshield.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
February 6, 1996, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Birgenair Flight 301, a Turkish Boeing 757, prepares for takeoff to Frankfurt with 189 people on board. Minutes after takeoff, chaos. The airspeed indicators show conflicting readings. The captain believes the aircraft is overspeeding. In reality, it is stalling. The Pitot tubes had been blocked by a wasp's nest built during a long layover. A tiny detail, but fatal. The Boeing spirals out of control and crashes into the Atlantic. No one survives. Investigators revealed the system's fragility, an insect, a missed ground check, and an entire catastrophe. Just 8 months later, history repeated itself. October 2nd, 1996, Lima, Peru. AeroPerú Flight 603 departs into the night with 70 people aboard. Moments later, chaos fills the cockpit. Frozen altimeters, contradictory speeds, warnings screaming without sense. The crew no longer knows their altitude. Eventually, the Boeing crashes into the Pacific. No survivors.
Something's wrong with the map. Got a ticket to my luggage walks ahead of me through stations made of paper. Round and round this crowded string takes me where I've never been.
Because, during maintenance, the static ports had been sealed with metallic tape to protect them during painting. The tape was never removed. A simple human error, a forgotten detail, and 70 lives were lost.
Takes me where I've never been. Fellow passengers waiting at just his back door. Exist outside.
AeroPerú had already been struggling financially, and after the 1996 crash, the heavy compensation payments to victims' families accelerated its decline. By 1998, the airline ceased operations entirely.
As you're preparing for landing, the cabin attendant will collect the headphones shortly. You would help us very much in facilitating it. Thank you.
If it offers any small sense of relief, there was another incident in 2008. That July, an Air Caraïbes Airbus A330 at 35,000 feet suffered severe Pitot probe icing. The autopilot disconnected and the jet shifted into alternate law. The crew recovered. Yet this episode would prove to be only a prelude to the far greater tragedy that was still to come. and AeroPerú were devastating warnings. Insects, dust, adhesive tape, trivial vulnerabilities that turned sophisticated systems into silent killers. 1996 showed the world that blind trust in instruments could be betrayed, and that without precise maintenance, every aircraft remains fragile. But the lesson had not yet been fully learned. In the following decade, new warnings and an even greater disaster would reopen the wound. Continue this unbelievable journey with us. Please share, like, and subscribe for more of these incredible misfortunes.
Thank you and goodbye.